This is why I put chapstick in nuts. Because right now, I've got a tune, and these strings slip. And I don't have time to tune it between sets, or I get dirty looks by people. Basie. This is a nice microphone. But that's for chips. That's for counterfeit. They'll have to take it. Yes. Oh, okay. No, the David Schwartz.
It's David Schwartz.
Looks like him, yeah. Ooh, boy.
That's when you graduate. Can you say arr? Arr.
I love it.
Yeah, that's David Schwartz. Look at that. Oh my God.
That's evil, huh? Where's Esther?
Well, if Esther doesn't come,
I'm gonna be subbing in. It'll be me.
really?
It'll be everything. She was here this afternoon. Maybe you got
No one said
Nobody
anything.
told me or Aaron anything. We had no idea. I mean, I was at the hair salon. I mean, I booked an appointment because nobody said anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. So,
We have a phone on them?
All right, so
boy, yeah, that's look at it. Yeah? Yes, sir. Hopefully next year.
do you have more than one?
No, I just got a book. One.
Yeah, I'll make
Yeah, I wonder if Charles would know where there's
no more.
books.
Leave Charles alone, whatever.
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Whatever he's doing.
It's lousy idea. See, I gotta be careful. This mic picks up everything. Hello, dear. Good?
Welcome everybody. Chag Sameach! Welcome to Purim in the Shushan Goldstein Sanctuary. Yay! Firstly, we are grateful to Dina Malloy and to Charles Shapira for transforming our sanctuary into this Purim space. Is everybody ready to have some fun? Yay! We have a very special evening tonight. We're going to pray a quick Mariv, which will take us to the reading of the Megillah. We're going to read one chapter, and then we have an original Purim Spiel by Jerry Bloom, our very own member, professional director and actor and voice actor, the voice of Friday night announcements. Following the spiel, we'll have a very quick abbreviated reading of the Megillah, and then we're going to have our party! And Havdalah right before.
Oh, cool.
Very quick thought as we begin our Mariv service. Purim is all about getting, as the Talmud says, ad de lo yada, until we don't know the difference between Haman and Mordechai. That means that we should get so much into the Purim spirit or spirits that we can't tell the difference. Not that we lose our moral compass, but that we see the world with all of its acting and plays, and we realize that there is one, even when we don't understand, who does understand. And so let us begin with our Mariv service.
Page 42. Well, in my book, maybe there are two books.
42. Please rise.
Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Yaneinu V'yom Koreinu Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed Baruch et Adonai.
Please be seated.
El Chai v'kayam tamid yimlach aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Aravim.
We're on page 43 or page 1, depending on your Megillah.
V'yavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'yavta et Adonai Elohecha V'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha V'ayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom al levavecha V'shinantam livanecha V'dibarta bam בשבתך, בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, והאם שמות. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר. Adonai Elohechem emet.
We're on page 45 in one booklet and page 4 in the other. It's Purim.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם, משה ובני ישראל לחנו שירה ושמחה רבה, ויאמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נוראתי לו תוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו פניך בוקע ים לפני משה, זה ליאנו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני.
Page 46 and 5.
ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני שומר עמו ישראל לעד. ברוך אדוני ביום, ברוך אדוני בלילה. כי המלכות שלך היא, ולעולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, המלך בכבודו תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ועל כל מעשיו. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ביעלמא דברה קירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה, תושברתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, ויאמרו amen.
Please rise for our silent Amidah. One booklet, it's page 49 to 52. And the other, it's 7 to 11.
עושה שלום במרומה הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל 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 יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Please be seated. We have Kaddish Shalem.
יקרא ויקדש שמי רבב, יעמד דברי קירותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי חון ובימי חון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בעגלה וזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבב מברך לעולם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בימיו יאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלות ההון ובאות ההון לכל ישראל קודם אבון ושמעיה יאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו Amen.
Friends, we are going to begin the Megillah. This is the Megillah, written on a scroll as has been for thousands of years. Megillat Esther, reading it at night and in the morning are part of the 5 commandments of the holiday. The first chapter in the bracha before, the blessing before, is on page 6 in one of the books, and then the other is on page 8. Please rise for the blessing.
It's 7. I got 7.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר מצווה וציוונו על מקרא מגילה.
Amen.
ברוך נורא שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה.
Amen.
ברוך שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Please be seated.
ויהי בימי אחשוורוש הוא אחשוורוש המולך מהודו ועד כה 27 המדינה. בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה בשנת 3 למלכו עשה משתה לכל שריו ועבדיו חיל פרס ומדי הפרטמים ושרי המדינות לפניו בהראותו את עושר כבוד מלכותו ותקר תפארת גדולתו ימים רבים 80 ומעט יום ובמלאת הימים האלה עשה מלך לכל העם הנמצאים בשושן הבירה למגדול ועד קטן משתה 7 ימים בחצר גינת ביתן המלך חור כרפס ותכלת אחוז בחבלבות וארגמן על גדך בעמודי 6 מתות זהב וכסף על רצפת בת ושפט דר וסוחרת ואשקות בכלי זהב וכלים מכלים שונים ויין מלכות רב כיד המלך והשתייה חדת אין אונס כי כן ניסד המלך על כל רב ביתו לעשות כרצון איש ואיש גם ושתי המלכה עשתה משתי נשים לבית המלכות אשר למלך אחשוורוש ביום השביעי כתוב למלך ויין אמר למיומן בסתיו וחרבונה בכתב ובכתב וזן וחרקס 17 איסים אשר לפני המלך אחשוורוש להביא את ושתי המלכה לפני המלך בכתר מלכות להראות העמים השרים את יופייה כי טובת מראה היא ותמאן המלכה ושתי לבוא בדבר המלך אשר ביד הסריסים ויקשוף המלך מאוד וחמתו וערה בו ויאמר המלך לחכמים יודעי העיתים כי כן דבר המלך לפני כל דת ודין והקרוב אליו כשנה שתר אדמתה תרשיש מרס מרסנה ממוכן 17 שרי פרס ומדי רואה פני המלך הישים ראשונה במלכות כדעת מה לעשות במלכה ושתי על אשר לא עשתה את מאמר המלך אחשוורוש ביד הסריסים ויאמר ממוכן לפני המלך השרים לא על המלך לבדו עבדה ושתי המלכה כי על כל השרים ועל כל העמים אשר בכל מדינת מלך אחשוורוש כי יצא דבר המלכה על כל האנשים לעבזות בעליהם באומרם המלך אחשוורוש אמר להביא את ושתי המלכה לפניו ולא בא והיום הזה תאמרנה שרות פרס ומדי אשר שמעו דבר המלכה לכל שרי המלך לכדי בזיון וקצף אם על המלך טוב יצא דבר מלכות מלפניו ויכתב בדדי פרס ומדי ולא יעבור אשר לא תבוא ושתי לפני המלך אחשוורוש ומלכותה ייתן המלך לראות טובה ממנה ונשמע פתגם המלך אשר יעשה בכל מלכותו כי רבה היא וכל הנשים ייתנו עיקר לבעליהן מגדול ועד קטן וייטב הדבר בעיני המלך והשרים ויעש המלך כדבר ממוכן וישלח ספרים אל כל מדינות המלך וישלח ספרים אל כל מדינות המלך אל מדינה ומדינה ככתבה בעם כלשונו להיות כל איש שורר בביתו ומדבר בלשון עמו.
Now we have our Purim Spiel. Chag Sameach Chaverim. Happy holiday, friends. I'm Jerry Bloom, and first off, I want to let you know I did not write this.
Microphone.
Are you kidding?
Yes. You have
Okay.
to.
I want to let you know that I did not write this piece. I adapted it from a traditional translation of the Book of Esther. Our cast in order of speaking is me, narrator. Ahasuerus is Charles Shapira.
Yeah.
No applause for me, huh? Vashti is Elizabeth Berman. Mordecai is Leonard Grossman. Esther, Amy Guralnik. And Big Tom, John Donlin, and Teresh Aaron Bernstein. These two guys are would-be king-nappers.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's all I got.
You forgot Amy?
Oh, Haman, I beg your pardon. Cantor Stewart Vega.
And you forgot.
And what about my wife?
Yeah.
Oh, she also dropped the load.
Forget her.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Zeresh is the name of Mrs. Haman.
Yeah.
Diane Coletti.
Thank you.
Now let me move myself to the
Yeah, come on, get to the right place. I'll give you enough people's show.
Chapter 1. Now it happened in the days of Ahasuerus
is Ahasuerus, who reigned from India into Ethiopia over 127 provinces.
that in those days, when the king sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan Castle, in the 3rd year of his reign,
He made a feast for all his princes and all his servants, the mighty ones of Persia and Media, the nobles, the governors, and the provinces being before him. And he showed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor of his excellent majesty for 180 days.
when these days were past, the king made a feast for all the people that were present in Shushan Castle, both great and small, 7 days in the court of the garden of the king's castle. And they gave them drinks in cups of gold,
the cups being all different one from another.
and royal wine in abundance. Such was the bounty of the king.
And the drinking was according to the law. None were restrained. And the king had commanded to all the officers of his house that any man should drink according to his pleasure.
Now Vashti the queen also made a feast for the women in the royal house.
Narrator. On the seventh
On
day.
the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded his chamberlains
To bring Vashti the queen with the royal crown to show the people and the princess her beauty.
and the chamberlains were Teresh and Bigthan. So they came before Vashti, but the queen Vashti
Refused to come at the king's command.
So the king was very angry. His anger burned in him. And the king said to the wise men,
who knew the times.
according to the law, what shall we do to the queen Vashti who has disobeyed the king?
And the prince Memucan answered, Vashti the queen has not wronged the king alone, but also all the princes and all the people that are in all the provinces. For this deed of the queen shall be known to all women, and they will also disobey their husbands. If it please the king, let there go a decree from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that Vashti appear no more before Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate to another woman that is better than she. And when the decree shall be published throughout his empire, all the wives shall honor their husbands again, both great and small.
And the saying pleased the king, so he sent letters into all the provinces, to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house.
Chapter 2. After these things, when the anger of King Ahasuerus had passed,
Remember Vashti.
and what she had done,
And what was decreed against her?
then the king's servant said to him, let the king appoint officers in all the provinces to gather together all the fair young maidens here to Shushan Castle, and let the maiden which best pleases the king be queen.
Instead of Vashti,
And the thing pleased the king, and he did so.
Now, in Shushan Castle there was a certain Jew whose name was
Mordecai, the son of Yair,
the son of Shimei, the son of Kish, a Benjamite. Kish was the father of Saul, the first king of Israel. And Mordecai was taken away from Jerusalem by Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon.
and he brought up Hadassah,
That is his uncle's daughter.
his uncle's daughter.
For she had neither father nor mother alive.
So Mordecai took her for his own daughter, and the maiden was pleasant and beautiful.
So it came to pass when the king's decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together to Shushan Castle,
That Esther was also brought into the king's house.
to the custody of Hegai, the keeper of the women. And the maiden pleased Hegai, and he preferred her to the best place of the harem,
Now Esther
which means in Hebrew, she who conceals.
had not revealed her people nor her family.
For Mordecai had told her that she should not make it known.
And Mordecai walked every day before the harem.
To hear how Esther did and what good.
Now this was the way each maiden came to the king. She went in the evening, and in the morning she returned to a second harem, which kept the concubines. She would not come to the king again unless she was called by name.
By the time the turn of Esther had come, she had found favor in the sight of all who looked upon her. So she was taken to King Ahasuerus into his royal house.
In the 10th month, which is Tevet, in the 7th year of his reign.
And the king loved Esther above all women, and she had grace and favor in his sight. so that he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen.
Instead of Vashti.
Then the king made a great feast for all his princes and servants to honor Esther.
And he made a release of tribute to the provinces and gave gifts according to the bounty of the king.
Even now, Esther had not yet made known her family nor her people.
As Mordecai had instructed.
For Esther did as Mordecai said, just as when she was raised.
In those days,
While Mordecai sat in the king's gate,
Two of the king's chamberlains perished.
Those who guarded the door
Were angry.
about something.
and plotted to
Lay hands upon the king.
Lay hands upon the king.
and the thing was overheard by Mordecai and told it to Esther the queen.
And Esther warned the king of it in Mordecai's name.
And when questions were asked about the matter, it was found out. Therefore, they were both
Hanged.
And it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
Chapter 3.
After these things, King Ahasuerus raised up Haman,
Haman, the son of Hammedatha, son of Agag, who was king of the Amalekites in the days of King Saul,
and set his seat above all the other princes.
and all the servants that were in the king's gate bowed and honored Haman.
For the king
But Mordecai did not bow, nor show any honor to him.
And when Haman saw that Mordecai would not bow, he was full of rage. But he scorned to lay hands on Mordecai only.
Narrator.
For he had been shown the people of Mordecai as well.
So Haman planned to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom.
The first month, that is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast Pur, that is, the lot.
They cast lots before Haman to choose. One day from all days, and 1 month from all months, showing the 12th month.
That is the month of Adar.
And Haman said to Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered among the people in all your provinces of your kingdom. Their laws are different from all people, and they do not keep the king's laws. Therefore, it is not right for the king to suffer them. If it please you, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I myself will put 10,000 talents of silver into the king's treasury.
And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it to Haman.
The Amalekites.
The Jews' enemy.
And the king said, their silver is given to you, and the people also. Do with them as you will.
Then the scribes were called, and they wrote down all that Haman commanded to the governors and to every people after their language.
In the name of King Ahasuerus it is written, and sealed with the king's ring.
And the letters were sent by posts into all the king's provinces.
To destroy all the Jews, both young and old, women and children also, in 1 day.
Chosen by lot.
On the 13th day of Adar, and to take their possessions as spoils.
The decree was published to all the people that they should prepare for that day.
Then the king
And Haman sat down to drink.
But the city of Shushan was perplexed, and in every province, wherever the king's decree came, there was great mourning among the Jews. Mordecai learned all that was done,
He tore his clothes and put on sackcloth and ashes and went out to the midst of the city and cried with a loud and bitter cry and came right up to the king's gates.
but no one could pass through the king's gate, clothed in sackcloth. So Esther's maids came and told it to her.
Then the queen was exceedingly grieved, and she sent a robe to clothe Mordecai and to take away the sackcloth.
But he would not take it.
Then Esther called for Hathach, one of the king's chamberlains, and gave him a message for Mordecai to know what was the matter.
So Hathach went to Mordecai before the king's gate.
And Mordecai told him all that had happened, the sum of money that Haman had promised to pay the king's treasury. And he gave him a copy of the decree to show to Esther, and to charge her that she should go to the king and plead for her people.
And Hathach came and told Esther Mordecai's words.
Again, Esther spoke to Hathach with a message for Mordecai. All the king's servants know there is only one penalty for anyone who comes before the king who is not called. It is death.
Except to one to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, such a one may live.
But I have not been called to the king these 30 days.
And Hathach told Esther's words to Mordecai.
Then Mordecai commanded him to answer Esther's offer. Do not think you will be safe in the king's house more than any other Jew. If you hold your peace at this time, then our deliverance shall rise from another place. But you and your father's house shall be dishonored. And who knows? It may be that you come to great estate for this at a time like this.
Then Esther sent Mordecai this answer. Go, gather together all the Jews in Shushan, and fast for me, all of you. I and my maidens will fast likewise, and then I will go into the king and break the law. And if I die, I die.
So Mordecai went and did all that Esther had commanded him.
Now it came to pass on the third day
that Esther put on her royal robe and stood in the inner court of the king's house.
And there the king sat.
And it happened that when the king saw Esther the queen standing in the court,
He held out to her the blue and silver scepter.
She had favor in his sight. So Esther drew near and touched the top of his scepter.
Then the king said to her, "What is your request, Queen Esther? It shall be yours, even to half my kingdom."
And Esther answered nervously, if it seems good to the king, let the king and Haman come to the banquet that I have prepared today.
Then the king said, "Cause Haman to come quickly, that he may do as Esther has asked."
so the king
And Haman
came to the banquet that Esther had prepared for them.
And the king said to Esther at the banquet of wine, "Tell me your petition, it shall be granted."
And then Esther answered, if it pleases you, let the king and Haman come to the banquet tomorrow, and I will make it known.
Then Haman went out that day with a joyful heart. But when he saw Mordecai in the king's gate,
That he would not stand up or move.
he was full of rage against Mordecai.
Nevertheless, Haman restrained him. And when he came home, he sent for his friends.
He sent for his friends and Zeresh, his wife. And Haman told them of the glory of his riches and all the ways the king had promoted him above the other princes.
Haman said, moreover,
Truly, Esther the queen asked no one else to come with the king to the banquet but myself. And tomorrow I am invited to her again with the king. Yet this means nothing to me, when I see Mordecai the Jew sitting in the king's gate.
Then Zeresh, his wife, said, "Let a gallows be made 50 cubits high, and tomorrow speak to the king that Mordecai may be hanged on it. Then you may happily go to the banquet."
And the thing pleased Haman. He ordered the gallows to be made.
That night the king could not sleep, and he commanded his servants to bring the book of records and chronicles.
And they were read before him.
And they were read before
For him.
And it was found written that Mordecai had told of
And Teresh.
The king's two chamberlains
Yeah. Okay, kids.
Who planned to lay hands upon the king.
And the king said, "What honor has been done to Mordecai for this?"
Then the king's servants said, "There's nothing done for you."
And the king said, "Who is in the court?"
Now Haman had come into the court of the king's house to ask the king to hang Mordecai.
And they said, "Behold, Haman stands in the court."
And the king said, "Let him come in."
So Haman came in.
And the king said to him, "What shall be done to the man whom the king delights to honor?"
Now Haman thought in his heart, who else would the king delight to honor more than me? And he answered, let the royal robe be brought, and the horse that the king rides upon, and the crown royal which is set upon his head, and let this robe and the horse be delivered by hand to one of the king's most noble princes, that he may dress the man and lead him on horseback through the main street of the city, and proclaim before him, thus shall it be done to him whom the king delights to honor.
And the king said to Haman, "Go quickly and do all that you have spoken for Mordecai the Jew."
What? Then Haman took the robe and the horse and dressed Mordecai
And led him on horseback through the main street.
and proclaimed before him, thus it shall be done to him whom the king delights to honor.
Then Mordecai returned to the king's gate.
But Haman hurried to the house with his head covered as if in mourning, and he told Zeresh his wife and all his friends everything that had befallen him.
Then his wise men and Zeresh, his wife, said to him, if Mordecai is of the seed of the Jews before whom you have stumbled, you shall surely not prevail against him.
And while they were yet talking with him, the king's chamberlains came and hurried to bring Haman to the banquet that Esther had prepared. Chapter 7.
So with the king
And Haman
came to banquet and Esther the king, and the king said again on the second day, what? Queen Esther, it shall be granted.
Then Queen Esther answered and said, if I have found favor in your sight, O king, let my life be spared, and let the lives of my people. This is my petition. If we had been sold for slaves, I would hold my tongue. But we are sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, to be killed, and to perish.
Then King Ahasuerus answered, saying, who is he, and where is he that would dare presume in his heart to do so?
And Esther said, the adversary and the enemy is this wicked man.
don't need it.
Haman.
Haman. Then Haman trembled before the king and queen.
And the king rose in his anger from the banquet of wine and went into the castle garden.
And Haman stood. He stood up to beg for his life to Esther, for he saw that the king had decided evil against him.
When the king returned from the castle garden,
And Haman had fallen upon the bed where Esther sat.
and the king said, "Will he now force the queen before me in my own house?"
As these words went out of the king's mouth,
Haman covered his face.
and Harbona, one of the chamberlains, said to the king, "There is more. A gallows 50 cubits high stands in the house of Haman. He had it made for Mordecai. The man who saved your life."
And the king said, "Let Haman be."
So they hanged Haman on a gallows. That they had made for Mordecai, just as the Amalekites did to King Saul and his sons.
Then the king's anger was satisfied.
Chapter 8.
On that day, the king, Ahasuerus, gave the house of Haman
The enemy of the Jews.
to Esther, the queen.
And Mordecai came before the king.
For Esther had told that he was her husband.
And the king took off his ring, which he had taken from Haman, and gave it to Mordecai.
And Esther set Mordecai over to the house of Haman.
And Esther spoke yet again to the king.
And fell down at his feet and begged him to hear.
Then the king held out the blue and silver scepter.
So Esther arose and stood before the king and said, "If it please the king, let it be written to reverse the letters written by Haman. Who I do, for how can I endure to see the destruction of my people?"
Then the king said, "That which is written in the king's name and sealed in the king's ring, no man may reverse. But write yourself for the Jews as it pleases you in the king's name and seal it with the king's ring."
Then the king's scribes were called in at that time in the 3rd month, that is, the month of Sivan.
On the 23rd day,
And it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded to the Jews, and to the lieutenants, and the deputies, and the rulers of the provinces.
Which are from India to Ethiopia, 127 provinces.
And to every people after their language. And he wrote in the king's name, and it was sealed with the king's ring. And sent by letters by post on horseback, and riders on mules, and camels.
In them the king granted the Jews in every city to gather themselves together, only for one day, on the 13th day of the month, Adar, that the Jews should be ready for that day to stand for their lives, to destroy all the power of the people that would attack them, and to take the spoil of them for their profits.
cities to lay hands on those that sought their ruin, and no man could withstand them. And many of the people of the land became Jews, for a fear of the Jews fell upon them. And all the rulers of the provinces helped the Jews.
Because a fear of Mordecai fell upon them.
For Mordecai waxed greater and greater in the king's house, and his fame went out through all the kingdom.
Thus the Jews struck down all their enemies with the edge of the sword.
Mordecai.
Because of it.
But they did not.
But they did not lay their hands on the spoils.
The 10 sons of Haman,
The enemy of the Jews.
They also killed.
And the king said to Esther the king, now, according to your condition, it shall be granted to you.
And Esther said, if it please the king, let it be granted to the Jews of Shushan to fight tomorrow as they have fought today, and let Haman, his grandsons, be hanged up on the gallows.
As Saul and his sons were hanged up in the days of the wars with Amalek.
And the king commanded it to be done.
So, the Jews of the villages made the 14th day of the month a day of feasting, but the Jews that were at Shushan fought for their lives on the 13th day and on the 14th. Therefore, on the 15th day of Adar, they rested and made it a day of gladness.
Then Esther the queen, the daughter of Abihail,
In Hebrew, meaning daughter of courage.
And Mordecai the Jew wrote with all authority and sent letters to all the Jews near and far to establish this among them, that they should observe the 14th day of Adar
and the 15th.
every year as the days when they may rest from their enemies.
So they call these days Purim, from the word pur.
The lot which Haman had cast their doom.
But the month was changed for them, from sorrow to joy, from mourning into celebration.
Therefore, they should make them days of feasting and of sending gifts to one another and to the poor.
The Jews ordained that they would keep these 2 days according to their writing, and that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation,
Every family
Every province
and every city.
and the decree of Esther established these days of Purim.
and it was written in the book.
Then the king, Ahasuerus, made a tribute upon the land, upon the isles of the sea, and all the acts of his power and of his might.
And the declaration of the greatness of Mordecai, how the king advanced.
Are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Media and Persia?
And Mordecai went out from the presence of the king in royal robes of blue and white, and with great crown of gold, and garments of fine linen. And
Wow.
And the city of Shushan rejoiced and was glad. For Mordecai the Jew was next to King Ahasuerus, and great among the Jews, and accepted of the multitude.
seeking the welfare of his people and speaking peace to all his seed.
And in every province and in every city,
The Jews had light and gladness and joy and honor.
So may it be with us.
We do a sing? We should sing. Okay.
Take a bow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay.
and John Donovan, and Charles, and Amy, and Leonard, and
Haman.
Cantor Haman. And Elizabeth, and Diane, and
Aaron Bernstein.
He remembered all the names. Yeah.
You can't act and direct at the same time.
No. I gotcha. Well, thank you. Okay.
So we just heard the Megillah in its most beautiful form yet. Hooray! So we're going to read the very end of the Megillah, and then we shall continue for service, and then we will do a community Havdalah, and then we will have our Purim party. We're on page 36 in the white booklets, and in the purple ones, I'm not sure. וישם המלך אחשוורוש מס על הארץ וים הים וכל מעשה תוקפו גבורתו ופרשת גדולת מרדכי אשר גילו המלך הלא הם כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלכי מדי ופרס כי מרדכי היהודי משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול היהודים ורצוי לרוב אחיו דורש טוב לעמו ודובר שלום לכל זרעו. And now we come to the end of our Purim service. We had some of the Megillah, not the Gans Megillah, but some of the Megillah. We had our Purim Spiel, which gave us all the rest. And now we will come to the end of our service. We ask everyone to please rise for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ מושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו עינות אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשיבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחתינו דרכנו קו לך אדוני אלוהינו ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו echad.
Please be seated. If you're observing a yard site or mourning, please remain standing. We have our mourner's Kaddish on page 60. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Be'amad yivrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עולמיה. יפרח וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה דוש ברכתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. We're now going to have a community Havdalah. We say goodbye to Shabbat and hello to party. Please rise. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafe borei peri agafe la lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei besamim borei minei besamim ya la lai lai ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh ya la lai lai ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lecho venor lechoshe ya la lai Ben Israel le'ami men yom hashvi'i leshejet yemei hamaseh Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lecho lai lai. The longer the sizzle, the better the week, they say. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimera beyamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hadishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. Shavua Tov v'Chag Sameach.
Yeah, I know. I guess so. Stewart, am I on duty?
I'll do acapella.
Okay.
Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu liYudim, Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim, Hava Nashira, Rash, 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 Hava Nashira, Rash, 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 Harashanim, Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu liYudim, Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim, Hava Nashira, Rash, 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 Hava Nashira, Rash, 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 Hava Nashira, Rash, 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 Harashanim. One more Purim day, Purim day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play. Let's hear the gloggers, rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the gloggers, rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the gloggers, rush, rush, rush. When they say, hey man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that.
Aaron, great job.
Yeah, thank you,
Very
Serge.
nice.
You too. You know, you saved it because I think Jerry was going to cut the guitar out, and you're like, nope, keep it in.
No. He wanted to add, Dean, somebody had an idea like maybe a bell.
The guitar, you don't need the bell, you don't need the bell. Yeah.
He jumped on you one time when he jumped before you
A couple
played.
of times, but it's show business. Yeah, it's good. It's all good.
Oh, good, let's drink. You drink?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Back in those days.
Yes.
Not anymore.
That's discipline.
It's called wisdom, Stuart. Because I get drunk and well, then build the fire. Build the fire. No more build the fire.
Just a mensch now.
That's a mess now. Yes.
And a Haftarah mission.
I'm working on it.
That's
I'm working on
good. You
that.
got 2 next month. You're going to do
Oh,
that.
really? Yeah, I'll do both.
Why not?
I'll do both.
Yeah. Great. Why not?
What about you, though? I like to hear you.
Well, I'll do it. You know,
Giotto is what I'm working on.
He's in jail. Mike, the motorcycle man, huh?
I got 2 of them. Okay, great.
That's a real deal, right?
Well, yeah, this is my old motorcycle jacket. I'm a greaser.
Yeah, okay.
Greaser. You're gonna meet the socials in the parking lot.
Okay. So the next, after the motorcycle, you go to a mobile home.
That's right. Always remember. Yeah.
Here's the refreshments. Aaron, Jerry, of course. Thank you.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that?
Start your voting him down. This is and your friends, they will all. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, that's I like the savor. Reddish, nice color.
You must know how to use it too.
Do you want to get
Yeah. It's all the colors of the Sefirot.
Do you want invisible popcorn? Invisible popcorn.
Okay, kids.
Don't fight.
Okay, you good, behave. That's a great one. Okay, gotcha.
Guys, be careful. This is like a real life photo.
Really? No. See, cut my arm.
You're my son.
Don't cut. No, do it. No, I do it.
Look how heavy it is. Let me show you. Hold it.
I know it.
Whoa. This is when it's about to start working.
Hey.
Wait. No, here.
There you go. Mix them up.
I need to cut it up with my hand. Hey, I want to show my friend.
Be careful with it.
It does, no, I will.
You have something hiding? Your daughter don't want to come?
Can you give it to me for a second? This one I need to give back to whoever it was.
I keep Oreo. I'll use that. Wait, I have to go there. That's not how it works. But yeah, the other one. It works as you. Yes, that's it. So you can play. It's how you realize there's betting on. How you realize there's betting on crystals for now 1,000 years. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I say it's not like that. It's just plastic.
Remember what I said about running out over there? You can stay back here. Kids. Jacob?
Does it work? No. Oh, yes, it works. It works. No. Yes, it works, but for the guitar too. No. Yes. No. Yes. Hello. No microphone. Yeah. No, Liza.
No microphone.
Yes. Take the mics from her. No. Adif, get away from the microphone. Liza, no. Hello. Hello. On the side. Nope. Hello. Stop it. GT. Hello. To tell you guys to stop.
All morning here.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm trying to sacrifice some music.
I won't let them use it. They listen to me and they won't use it. I quote it and I won't use it.
So what difference is there that I hope?
Well, if you... Hey! Hello! Guys. I'm one of the actors. So, we have to stop the show, okay? Hello? Wait. Hello! Stop it!
Guys, please do not do that. That is too loud. We're not going to do that. Jacob,
Okay.
we're going to leave if you do that. Please stop. I don't want to hear it. Yeah,
I'm just pretending like there's
that goes to
somebody-
everybody. No one's gonna be talking to us.
I'm the narrator.
Jacob, I can put Jacob. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing microphones.
A girl named. Can we do magic class, but can we play Spy School instead? They bought you to climb on jail.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat what you just said.
Can we play Spy School?
Spy school.
She also knew how to innovate. Show us. Wait, can I see? Show us. Can I see?
You know what you're
What I have.
for Spy School?
It's not now class.
It is. I can do that.
You do that for Spy School?
Which kind of?
Any kind.
Okay.
Whoever can give me the most cookies wins. Don't get too many. Yeah, but now they're getting
Leon, go. Shoot, where's the cookie? There was only one cookie left.
Okay, how about this?
You can break it in.
Yes, you guys don't know. Give it.
Guys, you're not allowed to eat in the sanctuary. Hey, how about we go up on the stage? Stacking yours. I don't have one.
I haven't either.
I've had a lollipop.
Yeah, but I haven't.
Maybe they'll give work. Whatever.
Bring me back more cookies.
I just want to see those cool. Hey, those are my grandma's clothes.
They are?
I'm gonna die.
That's not funny.
She's dead. She's not in the pillow.
Try and become Princess Leia who can run really fast. I can do that. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, close that. Alright, break it. There.
No!
Get me one of the fast.
I broke.
Spy school.
Okay, you guys each wait. Hold on, give me that.
So we're doing Spy School? What's
Yeah,
Spy
Spy
School?
School.
Alright.
Everyone drop and give me 20.
Alright, everyone.
I want to do this now.
Whoever.
Can I be the teacher? I can play the scene.
Whoever can.
Government as a stop.
Whoever can. Yeah. Whoever can. Go to the kitchen. Bring me a cup of water first. Wins. Go.
Teacher's a cheater. She wins. I'll just wait here and I'll make it possible. They have to get
Ah. Shouldn't have sent them for water.
Damn, that's a good cup of water.
Thank you. First place.
I won.
Second place.
Third place.
I knew you were so right.
Mine spilled all over the plate. I don't want to do any more races. Okay, so can we do Spy School now?
All right, everyone.
Well, why does Spy School? Part of Spy School is you can be the
You
fastest.
have to be fast to get out of
I'm
the
not
enemy territory. So,
Okay, come on. You want to be an actual
Whoever
Spy
can.
Hey, no.
Alright,
Whoever lost that last challenge dropped down to be 5.
that was Sheldon.
Yeah, but it was spilling all over me.
5 push-ups.
Or sit-ups.
5 sit-ups. Better.
5 sit-ups.
No, don't touch it.
Drop down to 10.
10 sit-ups.
10 sit-ups.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please stop telling me what to do. You're telling them what to do. I'm not.
You said I'll
Look, I'm doing sit-ups and sitting up. Because they listen to you. I'm sitting up. I'm up. I'm doing sit-ups. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and sitting up.
Adib, has anyone ever told you that you have a lot of energy?
No.
Let me be
great guy. Only my mom and dad.
It was broken already. They just broke it.
My lightsaber. You can't break it, Lord, once it's my lightsaber. My lightsaber. Yay. Now we can put this back together. Now let's see who has it.
Do you want me to do
Well,
it?
you can't have two of those, Dylan. That's dumb.
Are you sure, Sean?
Yeah. I'm gonna be off.
Hey, Shola. Let me just save her. I want to fix it. Oh, I think she got it.
I got it. This is how it was before. It's my saver.
Yes, but it's broken and it's sharp. I want to do this.
Look, I won it. It's for another day.
Spice thing.
Can we start the bicycle? Sure, how about this? Run about spying on whoever you want. Kevin to grips. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fight anybody who likes me.
All right, come here, Ajib.
Then I'll fight again. I can't wrestle. I want to. I started Spy School. I started spying. Yeah, I started spying on someone.
That's
Very fair fight.
people, we don't need them.
Yes, we should. Give me those.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, aggressive.
Okay,
He really went for it. He was like, clap.
Okay, everyone, once you're done with that, don't hit someone in the head.
No headshots, illegal move.
Ow!
Also, no hitting hands even.
Anyway, once
Be
y'all
careful.
are done, we're gonna play Wax Museum.
Wax? You said wax? Okay, now I can whack every people.
Wax.
Wax.
With an X.
Tell me you're missing something.
You get 20 seconds.
All right.
Did you see a toy sword around there?
Dropping that.
Yes, that's it. Thanks very much.
Rachel.
Hey.
Get that away from them. It's sharp. Guys, who wants to play hide and seek in here?
Me.
I'm done with this. I can't live another day.
Oh wait, no, like this is.
Ow.
That's why we're not giving it to the children.
Hot shot.
Oh, wow. Jeez! Oh. Okay, everyone, Wax Museum. Okay, so everybody stand in front of me.
Yay, wax! I want to play wax music.
Wax Museum. Stand in front of me.
So can we do more like level 18 advanced stuff?
No. Y'all literally broke into a fight earlier, and that's not what I'm going for.
So that's what go.
Samantha.
Who?
Megillah. They went with her.
Two secrets by me.
Did
She
they go
invited
up
me.
to the loft?
No, there.
No. If you are in the Bimra, I swear to God.
You get the art?
Well, the light's on. Get out of there. You open the ark without anything in there. Don't open the ark, but
No, so not in the magic sofa seems open.
where are they?
What's the lights going on?
The light shouldn't be on. No, the light's always on.
The lights are always on.
But it's just that the door is open.
No, after solstice when my dad was seeing all the people doing the play.
Everybody. Okay, look at me. All y'all. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. Off the beat. Do you like my nose ring? We're gonna play a game. Bina, do you like my nose ring? Ew. Gorgeous. The one in my mouth.
Good job for being behaved, Shalma.
Sit. Chair. If you don't, I'm gonna let you drop down and give me 20.
Stay.
20.
Sit.
Sit or down and give me 20.
What's 20?
20 push-ups. 20 means you have to do 20 push-ups. You want to see what a push-up is?
Yes, I know what a push-up
I can't do
is.
it. Do 20 of those. Do 20 of those in business. What are you doing? You guys. Oh, you. Half touch the container still. Run upstairs.
Guys, this is like the mass murder weapon. Like, if,
You
take your earring out and then go like stab it.
And run back.
Feel how sharp that is.
Oh, nice.
You could just like,
I love having them on running
you
missions.
could just go like, and twist it.
What are they supposed to be doing this time?
Good job. Really good. Now we're gonna do discipline. All right. All right. Sit. Crisscross applesauce. Shut the hell. Oh, geez.
Crisscross apple pops.
Crisscross applesauce on the ground.
Crisscross apple pop. Vina, do you want to know how they used to call it like before, like crisscross applesauce? Like in where, like when my mom was in first grade, they called it sitting Indian style.
Hold on. Sitting in style.
Indian style.
Sitting Indian. Oh.
And then like when my mom came to like Liza's like parent teacher conference, but like with all the parents, they sat down and they're like, let's sit down. And my mom's like Indian style, and they're like, we like to use the term crisscross applesauce. Like, but she looked at me like,
Here now.
you are not getting away with this, or else you get stabbed with these.
Why?
Can I do this?
Where's the bee?
Who knows how to do?
I don't think you can do it.
Where's the D?
Well, I can.
Do it.
Vina,
That's unhealthy.
that's not good. Easy. That's not good.
Yeah,
It's
unhealthy.
easy.
But unhealthy.
Vina, what's your phone number?
708.
Hold on, let me just get you in. I'm trying to add you to my contacts. Okay, so you spell your name B-I-N-A-H. Done. Hold on. All right. Okay, 708
820.
800.
8022. Okay. Nobody move. Nobody move. Rachel, you're in charge. I am going to find crisscross applesauce. Namaste hands now. We're doing spice.
I'm not doing crisscross applesauce.
Well, that's fine.
It makes nice.
All right, down. Crisscross.
There won't be any races. No races. No races.
Well, I guess
We
if
have
you
to
wanted
do
to
this.
join, you actually know. Crisscross applesauce. Namaste hands. Thank you.
Namaste.
This, I meant this. Alright.
What are you all doing? I'm like the piano. We're doing spy school. Spy school? Yes. I play the piano. Welcome back. Are you doing
Where's she? Walked away from me. I'm like, dude, hi.
Hi, I exist. I'm here too. Same.
So now they're being punished. They expelled.
Good.
They should.
I was like, oh my god, that's me!
Yeah, I know. I understand. Yes. Guys, I don't understand. What? She's be here until it's right now. It's sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Where did you walk in?
This was my seat the whole time.
Like, it'll be me that falls. And you didn't go in the, did you go into the chapel?
Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay, they're in there.
No, they're not.
That's a bracelet, no, something, okay. I'm looking, that's not your folder, that's
All right, I'm
Kim's.
sorry, this is Jacob's. I'm gonna reclaim this. Well, no, I just need to find him. Great job, thank you so much.